This person has suffered extreme abandonment wounds and has been stuck in a fear state of consciousness, and has been living in karmic pursuits, karmic dynamics, a lot of karma attached and generational patterns and curses connected to abandonment and connected to just settling when it comes to love and partnerships, because many people in the bloodline and the ancestry of this person have done that. They have lacked, like, they've lacked courage and self-love. They've suffered great abandonment wounds, and had a great fear of abandonment. So it's like they would just stay with, like, you know, married to people who were maybe, you know, very disrespectful, abusive. It's very disruptive type energy, very chaotic, very toxic. This person is the one who's breaking all of that. So they incarnated not only with, you know, their past life trauma, but all of those things from their ancestry too, from their ancestors. So it's really intense what this person has been dealing with. You know, but the message is that they're breaking it. The message is that they've been learning and healing. Like, they've been learning these lessons. They've been healing these abandonment wounds from their own lifetime and the wounds for their ancestors as well. This is a big sense of freedom. It's a weighted blanket is what I'm getting. It's like a smothering. Like, they feel like they've been smothered and under like a very weighted blanket, like their whole life. Okay. This could be a divine masculine runner for some of you guys. For some of you guys, this could be, you know, you. It could be you, right? So put it, or maybe both, put it how it connects for you. But I'm getting like breaking the chains, breaking the chains. Like, I'm seeing like a, you know, like a Hulk, like the Hulk, like just taking like huge chains, right? And just, like, and just breaking them, okay? So the generational chain breaker is what we'll say. Okay. So, I feel that whoever this is, they've been stuck in like a karmic situation. Okay. For the majority of like the energy that I'm feeling, it's someone who is maybe stuck in a karmic situation, or situations. Okay. I feel this is someone who has a very strict family dynamic, or their family is very judgmental as well. Okay. It's like the family has projected their deep core wounds upon their children. Okay. Like the parents projected it upon the children. And whoever this is, you know, if they have children, they are seeing like, I don't want my children growing up and having these same patterns and beliefs. Okay. I want my children growing up witnessing someone who's strong and who loves themselves and has self-respect. And, you know, I don't want them to witness karmic relationships or marriages, you know, in that way. Because I feel like who I'm speaking about, they witness this kind of stuff. Okay, they probably maybe came from, you know, like their parents were narcissistic, or, you know, they could have had one parent who was abusive or very controlling. Maybe they had a mother who was very controlling of them, or a father who was very controlling of a mother or of the children, or the whole family dynamic. Whatever this is, this person, I'm getting kind of like a military thing where this person was very fearful of, I'm getting the father. Okay, so this is someone who has had deeply rooted fear of their father. Okay, the father figure. And even if they didn't have a good relationship with their father, or they didn't know their father, there was something instilled within them. Okay. But this is, I'm getting like the strength card. This is someone who's tapping in. They've been building strength while going through these hardships. They've been building strength while going through these lessons of abandonment and these tests of love and faith, self-love, etc. Okay, so they're breaking the chains. They see it all as it is playing out in front of them, okay? Whereas before they were blinded to it. Now they see play by play by play by play. Just like when you become enlightened, you start seeing through all of the, you know, the cogs and wheels and inner workings of, you know, patterns and toxicity and, you know, karmic ways and people, and you see it so clearly, which is why a lot of people who are awakening or going through awakening, or right, they pull back their energy, okay? They pull back their energy and they isolate and they want to be with self because of other people around them. Unless they're going through the same kind of experience, they don't understand it. This has also been a very confusing time for whoever I'm talking about, because they feel different, but they've been hiding it. They haven't wanted to. It's like they feel like they've changed, but they can't really live and be who they feel they've transitioned into or metamorphosized into. Okay, they've been afraid to step into their power and into their truth because they were afraid of their family judging them or their parents being like, what are you doing? Like, this isn't how we do things, you know, or losing family members or friendships. Okay, I also feel that who I'm talking about for the most part has been in a third party, and I feel that this is a very controlling dynamic. I feel that both of these people started out, you know, like most karmic situations do, very right, hot and heavy. You have all this chemistry, you know, all these things. It's very, you know, it's all the things, right, that get you hooked, and then you start seeing the red flags and all the, you know, the patterns show up, and you know, it's like, you know, you can either you know, jump ship, or you could sink with the ship, right? Well, a lot of people sink with the ship. You know, we've all been there. So this person has been on this sinking ship, okay? And they know it's going down, and they know it's right. That's it. End game. Okay, but they have been afraid. It's like if you were in the middle of the ocean on a sinking ship. Okay? This fear underlying, and I'm being serious, this could actually be a fear that stems for some people from a past life where they actually were on a sinking ship, or something happened at sea while traveling by ship where they maybe, you know, lost their life or drowned. So these are the kinds of things that can create subconscious blocks, right? And they affect us in lifetimes. So I'm being dead serious. You guys know, if you've been with me, like, everything I say is for a reason, but it's also, I'm an Akashic past life reader. So I get very strong past life energy that comes through, even if in collective messages. So definitely that's for some people out there. Okay. Might be for you who's watching. Maybe you have a fear of the ocean and you just never knew why. Could be something like that. Okay. Or a fear of boats, or, you know, it's like that. Because that's how we used to travel by, you know, it's how we used to travel, right? We didn't have airplanes, you know, for a long time, hundreds of years, right? We had to travel by ship. It took us months to get, you know, from one place to the next. So, you know, and we didn't have coast guards and helicopters and, you know, all of the fancy stuff, right? If you were going down, you went down. Okay, so let's see what this first card is here. Okay, so it says talking. It speaks of interested, conversing more, an awaited message arrives, a text, a call, email, and hovering. Okay, so someone is, you know, I'm just going to say, again, this could be you who I'm talking about, but there's someone who, okay, this person, they have a soul connection with someone. Okay, we all are soul, you know, we all have soul connections. Like, we're all souls having a human experience, right? So what I mean when I say soul connection is a destined soul connection, like a divine counterpart, either a very evolved past life soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. This person is either a twin flame, or they are a very old soul with a very strong soulmate that they connect to or have connected to. That's probably more than likely you. You're probably the soulmate I'm talking about, but it doesn't have to be. So again, vice versa, whatever. Put the roles where they go. This person is very highly aware that they have this very powerful soulmate. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is a karmic relationship. this is someone who is having conversations with karmic partners, okay? There's a lot of resentment. Look at it, says turmoil, resentment, lessons. Turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Letting go of a karmic relationship and loving you. This could also be karmic relationship in the ways of their karmic patterns. The relationship they have with their own karma, per se. Okay, but this is definitely like someone who's been going through it, right? Okay, I'm getting chills on my right leg right now, so it's masculine energy on that side, is our right side. So I feel I'm speaking of a divine masculine who is been wanting to maybe talk, okay, but they had a lot of stuff going on. That seems to be, right, a common theme that we pick up here, right? Okay, a lot of divine masculines who are, you know, on some type of twin flame journey, etc., whatever it is, they've been playing out karma with karmic partners, okay? It's like 9 out of 10, okay, of the people here and who these are for and my clients, they're in that kind of a situation. It's maybe like 8 out of 10, okay? But it's, you know, for the most part, that's how a lot of the masculines have been working this out. Okay. Fear of abandonment. So they've stayed with the wrong people for too long because they were afraid of being alone. They were afraid of being judged. They were afraid of people gossiping or talking about them. And, you know, this person was highly in the ego, right? They've been in the ego, and they're coming to a place where they're just like, you know what? Like, because when you become empowered on that divine level, think of the strength card, your heart chakra is open, you're starting to you're like activated, you know, like you're seeing through things, you're seeing through your own illusions. It gives you power. It's empowerment. It gives you the power you didn't have yesterday or the day before or a year ago to walk away from toxicity, to walk away from your own shit, your own codependencies. Maybe it's alcoholism or drugs or smoking, or maybe it's just, you know, I eat like crap and I'm not taking care of myself, you know. But these are just like, right? But I'm saying, like, I feel mostly that this is someone who has been, I'm getting the word stuck in a karmic partnership. Okay, so, but really what that means is they've been stuck in a karmic, you know, they've been stuck in a karmic loop. They've been healing some karma here. And that's what I mean. They've been healing karma attached to abandonment wounds. This person has known a lot of disappointment and failure when it comes to love and what love looks like. Okay, their picture and an image in their mind of what love is totally fucking distorted. They might think, oh, my parents, you know, they've been married for so long and they're so happy. But there is a very, I'm going to say the majority, okay, of the people who stay married, it's like they are brainwashed and they go, oh, marriage is hard and marriage is hard work and it is a struggle every day, but you work hard at it, right? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. That's karmic love. That is like, we should have ended our marriage a long time ago probably, but we are stubborn and we just don't want to look stupid and we don't want to be failures and da-da-da-da-da, right? That's what people think. That's why they don't walk away, right? What's everyone going to say? You know, blah, 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 blah. So they stay miserable and married for, you know, however long, right? Okay. People nowadays are breaking those patterns, especially if you're a starseed, light worker, right? You're here, you're going through awakening, you're seeing through the patterns, right? This is that person. It's really weird. It's really weird for them to see the karmic relationships in their life that they thought were like really good, okay? Like it's like they held them in high regard, okay? And I keep getting the example of their parents being married, but their parents are ultimately not good for each other, okay? So it's like very disappointing in one aspect. Like I thought this was my role models, and now that I'm going through enlightenment and awakening, I'm seeing that that's not it at all. Like it was an illusion, okay? The illusion is shattered, okay? No more smoke and mirrors. So it's just like a confusing time for this person. It's been a confusing time. It's been a very difficult time. Whoever I'm talking to or whoever this is about, okay? They've had massive denial about their choices and their life. They've been lying to themselves about things for a long time. And this is all the stuff that they are coming to terms with. This is all the stuff that they are processing, coming to terms with, seeing, and now, you know, taking action on, okay? Yeah, exactly. I look down and we have ascending. This is someone who's ascending beyond this stuff. Now, this is also someone who I feel really wants to talk to you or to whoever this divine partner that they connect to, soul partner that they connect to is. This is someone who feels embarrassed by their life and by their choices, okay? Like, I feel like, right, they're embarrassed, I feel like, to approach you, okay? I'm just going to say for, you know, for just the sake of my brain, I'm going to say, like, this is someone who wants to speak to you, whoever I'm talking to. If you're the one that wants to speak to someone, then put yourself there. But someone is transcending the obstacles. They've been learning expansion, a new phase, preparing for union. They've been preparing for a divine union while working through their karmic patterns and breaking all this stuff and, you know, healing abandonment wounds and fear wounds. They didn't even know that they were preparing for union while going through all this stuff, is my bet, right? Because they were trying to live their life the best they knew how. But everything kept going wrong. Everything just kept going wrong, falling apart, right? If they're with a karmic partner, it's good one day or for a few days, and then it's bullshit, crazy, you know, chaos, fights, whatever, you know, for however long. There's a great imbalance. This is someone who, it's like I'm getting PTSD. Like, I feel like this is someone who has PTSD from past relationships. And it's almost like I'm getting a feeling of like them like dating someone or being with someone. And it gives me the feeling of like, I've been through this before. I've been through this too much. I don't want to deal with the drama. It's easier just to stay. I don't have the strength to do this all over again. I don't have it in me. It's a very much like, I give up. I just give up. I give up kind of a thing. Okay. So let's see what else wants to come out. Okay. But this is someone who's transcending these obstacles, like I said. Okay. And then we have girl talk. Okay. So this could be like a woman who's going through all this, right? And she's talking to like friends and things of that nature. But what I'm getting here is like, it's just more conversation. So let's see, it says time with friends. Okay. So this is someone who's wanting to spend time with friends. They're moving on. They're transcending the obstacles in their life. They, you know, man or woman, they could be talking to, you know, siblings. They could be talking to their good friends, you know, getting advice. Like, you know, I feel like this is beyond the point of like asking. I feel like this person has done this before where they've thought and asked other people like for advice. And they've been like, do you think I'm doing the right thing if I leave this karmic partner? Do you think I'm doing the right thing? Da, 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 da. People have given bad advice because people that they're asking and talking to can only meet them where they've met themselves, right? And for the majority of the people around them, they're still vibrating in the third dimension and very addicted to the matrix, okay? So they're giving them advice based on that, okay? It's very like closed-minded advice. This person is now seeing that. They're now seeing like, I can't even, you know, really like talk about things I need to talk about because no one around me is going to understand it. Again, it's very weird. It's a very transitional time. Whoever I'm talking about, this is a very transitional time. It is literally moving from like a third dimensional reality into a fourth, fifth dimensional reality because you're vibrating at a higher dimension, but you're still living in a lower one. So now they're like, I can't be in this lower one anymore. It's just, there's a lot of discomfort and pain and struggle. And I feel it's time to, right, to transcend and ascend, okay, and start a new phase in my life. A new phase. Time with friends, moving on, happily single. This is someone happily single, okay? I'm ascending, okay, the obstacle of the karmic loops and relationships and patterns, and I am ready to live in the moment. I'm ready to have fun. I'm moving on. I want to be happily single. I want to be happily single, okay? And I feel like whoever this is, they want to talk to you about this. They want to like catch you up on their life, or you know, reach out. Okay, this is someone who, like, whoever I'm talking about, like, whoever this is and whoever the soulmate is, okay, that I'm talking about, they feel that this soulmate, this connection is, it's like they treasure your friendship. They treasure who you are in their life. They hold you in a very you know, in a high regard, on a pedestal. They put you on a pedestal. And because they had such deep abandonment wounds and fears, they did not pursue you or allow you to pursue them. However, because you were someone that they couldn't bear to lose. They couldn't bear to lose you. Like, they knew if you guys were to get together and then something happened or there was a falling out, that it would have crushed them, because they felt this on a very deep level, right? But a karmic partner, like someone, right, like that, like, you could have deep love for someone like that, but at the end of the day, like, when the cycle has played itself out, it is easier to move on from it, you know, and you can see life ahead without that other person. But a divine partner, that's very difficult. The chaser, a chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Oh my God. Okay, the message I'm getting here is whoever I'm talking about, they've had you know, if the karmic relationship has been very difficult for this person to free themselves from. It could be for a number of reasons, but I just feel that this person has tried to leave and do this before, and they're gonna, I feel, share, yeah, exactly. They've tried to leave and end things, the coffin. Okay, but they've dealt with, and they could even be dealing with like codependency from like family members and things like that, right? Like, just people project in the craziest of ways, right? Like, you know, I don't know, it could be anything, but that's what this person is seeing through. So anyways, this person, the chaser, okay, so it's almost like they know that they've been chasing the wrong paths, the wrong things in their life. And that's what they're putting an end to. They're putting an end to chasing, you know, what it is that they were going after outside of themselves. I'm also getting, it's like the runner, quote, becomes the chaser, but I don't even like, I hate those terms. But it's just someone who was struggling and had deep, like I said, fear of abandonment here, okay? And they were, you know, they chased codependent relationships, like the card says, okay? They're seeing through all that. This is like the death card right here, the coffin. It speaks of extreme transformation, endings and beginnings. What else? Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. This is someone who's liberating themselves from, they're breaking the chains from a situation that they have really had a hard time releasing because of the abandonment issues and fear wounds. And like I said, it is not just from this lifetime, it's from many lifetimes. And for some of you guys, this, if it's like, right, like a divine, like a past life soulmate or a twin flame, there could be lifetimes where this person subconsciously was remembering and feeling what it was like to lose you, maybe to a sickness, an illness, death, sudden death, whatever it is, right? Where they still had great fear. It dredged up unconsciously without them really knowing. Okay, like maybe they just got fearful and triggered and ran, but they didn't even know why in particular. They may have made logical excuses, but maybe they didn't even really know why. Like I feel stumbled on this. Like I feel, right, like as I'm channeling this, I'm picking up on how I feel this person felt, where they were just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why am I even like running? Like, why am I pushing this person away? They themselves didn't even know the answer to that. So they just kept on in life doing the things that they were used to and knew. You were different, or the soulmate energy was different. It stumped them. One more, please, or two more. There's a love call, the mask, the sword and the rose. This is like Ace of Swords, the sword and the rose. Okay, roses can be significant. Someone's name could be Rose. You could wear like a rose scent, or like Rose, Rosa, Rosalinda. Clarity, truth, and revelation. Force, honor, protection, and power. This is someone who is aligning with all of this. Like they are choosing to protect their energy instead of giving it away freely to energy vampires. They are choosing the honorable route, okay, where they feel like they have not been honoring themselves and their true happiness and what they really feel inside. Okay, there's a lot of clarity and truth here. Okay, I also feel, right, there's like some kind of breakthrough energy that's like growing from all of this stuff. Okay, this is someone who's handling business. Okay, the mask and the axe. Look at that. Yeah, the mask, someone not showing their true feelings, someone who's been hiding, personifying, pretending, delude, and gaslighting. Okay, in whatever karmic situation this is, the masks have completely fallen off because we are now in a frequency on Earth where the illusions cannot, like, there's no place for illusions to hide anymore. That's why we're seeing, right, all of a sudden, we get into 2024, year of the dragon, because you can't hide anything from the dragons, right? All of a sudden, there's all these Hollywood celebrities and, you know, musicians and elitists and government officials and people, right, who are being exposed for extremely powerful crimes and for very, right, very disgusting things too. Okay, it's the same thing. They've been able to hide the illusion. They've been able to use the illusion on the public, and the public bought into it and believed it, and many people still do. But now people are seeing through that as well, right? So there's a huge exposure, things being exposed and revealed, both in society, right, and all over the world, and within the soulmate collective, in karmic partnerships, right? And even people seeing the illusions of themselves, like I said, okay? So either way, the masks are falling off all over the place. And right here is another scenario. You can no longer pretend, delude, or gaslight, okay? And this person is not taking any gaslighting or, you know, energy like that from another person in their life anymore either. I'm getting like a people pleaser, someone who's given second chance after second chance. The axe speaks of literally breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay, so we have two cards here. Where was the abandonment? Oh, right here, the chaser. Fear of abandonment issues. And then abandonment, see? Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, for always backing me up here. I mean, I get the message and then I come and record. You know what I mean? So this is what I got for today. For whoever is meant to find this through all space and time. Whether this is you, a person that you connect to on a very high soul level, like someone who is a divine partner or supposed to be a divine partner, meant to be a divine partner. The love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Someone's getting all their ducks in a row. This is someone getting all their ducks in a row before they make the love call. Okay? All right? They're speaking a lot of truth right now in their life, however that looks for them. Okay? And then after the axe, which is the breakup card, we have the date card. And then the Phoenix card. Okay? And then it goes upside down. It says, and it's like a masculine, right? Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Getting back out there. This is like moving on, becoming happily single, ending things, going through a separation, a breakup. There's a separation phase happening here, faux show, okay? Whether this is happening right this very minute, whether this happened yesterday, 2 days ago, or this happens a week or two from now, this is like all over the energy, okay, of right now. People are stopping the patterns. The eclipses are doing work. W-E-R-K-K-K-K-K with that, okay? They're doing work, okay, with eclipsing things out and eclipsing the right things in. Some people are doing it with their own free will. I need to end this. I need to stop this, okay? And this is a phenomenal time for that with the astrology and the eclipses and the spring equinox and like the full moon in Scorpio that we have coming up this next week, like everything, right? It's empowering people to literally stop the patterns, to become the phoenix rising in their own life. The phoenix in this deck says a new phase, rekindling. So someone who wants to rekindle or bring something back to life. Renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. Yeah. Definitely, for sure. Okay. I can't stress enough, though, like how deep this person's abandonment was. Like who I'm talking to, they either as a child witnessed some very dark stuff where they were very hurt, broken, where they felt abandoned, unsupported, unloved. You know, I mean, this could have happened any stage in life. But I feel for a lot of them in adolescence, I'm just gonna say adolescence, from childhood through like your teen years, etc. And then I feel that also who I'm talking about for a lot of people, it's you, because of life experiences and past life experiences, there was a deep wound of unworthiness. So there was a big, you know, like I just go for low-hanging fruit. I kind of just settle for whatever, you know. The first person who like really like makes me feel like I'm the greatest thing in the world, I just, you know, I'll stay with this person even if they end up treating me like crap or we fight all the time. Like it's like that. Okay, so the cuts have run deep with whoever I'm speaking of. Okay, and they're seeing all that, and that's what they've been healing. Okay, so whoever this is going through this, they are now coming into a place or in a place where it is, I'm never going to go back down that road again. Like I finally have learned these lessons. I'm seeing the same patterns that like, it's like the same relationship patterns that they've been living in. They're seeing now that, oh my God, my parents are the same way. Like my relationships have been just like my parents, you know? Okay, which is not a good thing, the way that it's coming through. But they're seeing all that. That's what they're seeing. And that's why it's a generational curse that they're breaking. And that's just in one way, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and just get a couple tarot cards. So, thank you guys for being here. If you are new here, my loves, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and an oracular priestess. Thank you for every like, for every comment, for sharing, for helping to co-create these messages, and for being on this journey here with all of us. I just send prayers and healing to each and every one of you guys. And thank you for any donation, any amount, anything that is graciously donated to the channel, to myself, right? I mean, it's one and the same, but in that way, thank you so much. And yeah, so if you want to work with me one-on-one, you want to connect with my gifts, you know, whether that's a general reading about whatever, or a past life Akashic reading, or an energy healing session, you can find all the information below in the description box, okay? All right, first card out is the Hangman. This is someone who's been freaking stuck, and there's been a big delay in their life and maybe in a divine partnership, because someone has been stuck in the darkness, in the cave. But now they're seeing through the darkness. The bat sees through the darkness. The Nine of Wands. They're going through this awakening. They're seeing so much enlightenment and ending the pain, the wounded energy here. Okay, they are in the energy of the wounded warrior right now, though. Whoever I'm talking about, they're either going through a breakup, or just went through one, or about to go through one. But it's all because it's ending a phase here because of their enlightenment. Keep an eye out for bats. Even if you see bats outside or hear bats, okay, that's a confirmation for you. But maybe you're also seeing bats, you know, in, you know, tarot cards or tarot messages. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. The Two of Cups. Two soulmates. Partnership. This is someone who is having a lot of enlightenment around the soulmate connection. And that's, I feel like this has been coming out, an urge to reach out and talk, but it's like a huge urge. It's a divinely guided urge. It's not an ego-driven urge where they may have done that before, right? They come in and it's very shallow and, you know, then they're gone or whatever, you know, but this is someone who really, 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 really sees, see the red in the bat's eyes matches the red in the roses here. Okay, they truly see with enlightened eyes now the love here and why you two have crossed paths or crossed in each other's lives at some point, you see. It's just your cup was more full of self-love and all the things, and their cup was fucking empty. Excuse my French. I don't know why I, like the last couple of readings, like I think I've been dropping some, you know, some swear bombs there. But I'm getting excited and whatever. It's speaking authentically. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Tell me about the Two of Cups and the Hangman. It's the Daughter of Swords. Yeah, this person, they've been hanging out. They've been hanging out, keeping an eye on you. But this is someone who's learning a lot right now. They are learning a lot right now about life, about, you know, soulmate, this. They're learning a lot about the people around them and, you know, like everything. They're just learning so much. They're seeing it. They're seeing so much that they haven't or weren't seeing before. Okay? But I also feel right with this little owl guy. It's someone who's been spying. Someone who, they keep tabs. They watch you. Okay? He's literally hanging out here, stuck in his life, but watching you and yours, okay? But they're no longer going to be stuck, okay? This is clearly someone who is making some moves and taking action here, or they will be. Again, everyone's going to be in like different, you know, times on your journeys, right? Okay. Six of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It's someone who is manifesting long-term and stability and all the things, but like when they think of you, that's what they think of and feel. They think of like great stability, a lot of love, you know, a strong balanced partnership, you know, something that's an equal give and take. Okay, this is someone, again, that I feel that you were open and giving to this person in the past, but they were very closed because of all of this abandonment and all the things that we talked about. But now this is someone who is coming in with a place of like, I want to give. I want to give. I at least want to try, you know? You know, I want to say for the most part, I feel like this is like an incoming, like I feel like they're like gearing up to do this. I feel like for a lot of what I'm feeling, the person I'm talking about is going through this right this very moment, or they recently did, and they're in a mode of healing and restoration in their life. Okay, so take it how it feels like for you, right? But this is what I have for you guys. I send love to everybody. Thank you again for all of your love and support. I'm gonna go ahead and call all my energy back to me. I call all my energy back now, and I send all of your energy back out to you, whoever you are. Okay, and I send love. I already said that. Thank you again. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.